Hello everybody and welcome back. My name is Winback, and on today's episode of Heroes of the Storm, we're going to be playing Artanis, another of my favorite characters who also happens to be a Protoss, which is lovely, because most of the Protoss are super fun to play. I don't know if I'd call Zeratul and Tassadar my favorites, but they definitely rank higher on the list than, say, a white main. So, anyway, I'll give you some builds that I like to play with. I'm going full quick match build with this because I want to do the most damage that I can and rely on my team as little as I need to, and I'll tell you how that build works right now. So we're going to take Protector of Ire at 1, we're taking Shield Surge at 4, 7 is going to be Chrono Surge, actually. 20 will be the Suppression Pulse, 13 is going to be Gravitation Vortex, 16 is going to be Force of Will, and then 20 will be Plasma Burn. Now, I know some of those talents probably sound kind of weird because they're E talents, but Artanis is now unstoppable on his E, so that is going to make things a lot more fun when we can pitch it out more often, and everything, if it goes according to plan, we should just basically have 30 armor all the time while we're standing in people's faces, punching them to death with a shield that is basically permanent. So, fingers crossed, but this is a very late game build. We do have to scale into it. We got to get a bunch of stacks on our Protector of Ire, and we only get those by hitting heroes. So, if we don't have a hero in lane to bully, then we're gonna, it's gonna take us a little time to stack up. So, the good news is they're not soaking any of the XP that goes into that wall right there. So this should be a free-ass siege camp until someone goes. There's still 4 people in the middle lane, if you can believe that. And it's Garden of Terror. So the more map pressure that we get, more siege camps, more lane pushing that happens, we are going to have a much better time towards the end of the game. So I'm totally down to give up some early tributes to go slap the enemy team directly in the face at like levels 16 and 20. It's going to be worth it, I promise. That's just one of the big nuances, I suppose, of playing Garden of Terror. So we're building for late game, we're playing a late game map, we're going to have a late game time, just using that swap to get right on in there, get some stacks. We're only at 13 at the moment, slowly climbing our way up because May just really wants to stand there and take the punches to the face. Now, the build itself, the reason that we've taken Protector of Ire is because having that auto attack damage is ultimately how Artanis does damage to the people that he's got to jump onto. It's good. I'm not going to lie to you, the auto attack damage for this character is only 139 at level 5, but that is going to climb up exponentially as the game goes on, and really all we have to do right now is keep all of our shit from getting pushed, trying to keep these giants alive because this night camp just is completely undefended by the enemy team. So if these giants stay alive, they're going to push all those waves super hard. They're going to get me a wall, potentially, which is really important because those towers XP is just going to push us further along to a level advantage, to a game advantage. Now the tribute, I don't care. We gave it up. Not a whole lot of people died. Go fuck yourself, Nova. Stop pinging people who didn't show up because you're a quick match nerd. I hate you. And we'll leave it at that. That's my opinions on a quick match Nova that likes to ping people who don't go to the objective right away. So, if you're that person, don't be. You know who I'm talking to? If you do that, keep your shame private. It's okay. Just learn from it. Anyway, gonna go ahead and swap the Kerosene in, get some easy auto attacks there. Gonna dodge that Blizzard stun real fast with a nice Blade Dash, and then casually walk away from 3 people trying to gank my lane. Seems good. Didn't really work. DoorDash. It's funny because DoorDash, with the food delivery, and Kerosene delivers boars? I don't know. That's called a Blade Dash kill. I know you're not going to see very many of them, but the backwards travel on Blade Dash does a pretty significant chunk of damage. Let's take a look here. It's doing 234 on the incoming. And that's a dead Asmodean as soon as my W is up, because my W, even though I have teeny tiny mana right now, is only 20 mana. So that man is dead no matter what he does. And I'll take it. So what are we doing now? Li Ming and Stitch is just all about getting that bottom lane value. The building is dead. And then Nova's going to get blasted at the objective that literally no one was at. And then ping me. Because you're dead. We're going to let that go. We're going to let that go. It's fine. Ghostbusters 3? No. Yeah, Ghostbusters Afterlife is coming out this year. And that's just reason enough to be very happy about life, you know? It's just a good time to be alive. Holy fuck. Eat my alien asshole Nova. I hate you. I should have just muted the pings immediately, but I am too busy trying to kill these giants, so I just... okay. Alright, frustration gone. Let's talk about this build some, shall we? So level 1, I mean, it's pretty basic. We're scaling. We want the scaling talent. Level 4, though, Psionic Synergy. Oh, yeah, we didn't take Shield Surge. We took Psionic Synergy for the armor. I don't read talents when I tell you them in the beginning of the game, so my apologies. Got a 3-man blind there. Got to try to come in and help. That palm was insanely early. I don't know what that was. Got to try and dash forward. Karazim is very low. I think he's trying to palm himself. Oh no, they're not even 10 yet. What am I talking about? We have 88 stacks right now, and my shields are ready and willing. Completely unstoppable with that. Swap, we're just going to punch Mei real quick for another easy set of stacks, and then continue to run it down on the other two Protoss in this particular game, Tassadar and Alarak. Oh, yeah, sorry. I just had to ping Minova real quick, because she was doing the objective instead of getting kills like a cool person. Got some giants to kill. Right, but Psionic Synergy, every time that you hit your E, you are going to get 30 armor for 5 seconds. Now, I know that doesn't seem like a lot as of right now, because it isn't. 30 armor for 30 seconds for a, what is this, a 12-second cooldown? No, it's 5 seconds. 5 seconds of 30 armor. I can't talk, but you are unstoppable when you hit with the E, and then getting 30 armor on top of that is also a super good thing to have going. So the ability, it's a little bit lackluster, you're right, but don't worry, it will get better. And we did get some pretty decent use out of it in that little skirmish down in the bottom side just a couple minutes ago. So don't tell me I never did anything for you. Now, the 3 of my teammates down here pushing on the keep wall with some giants, I really can appreciate this. Not that I think it's the best play in the world, but it is distracting the ever-loving shit out of the enemy team. So Nova is here in the bush. Karazim cannot see her because he didn't take the visibility totem. And wait, does he even do that anymore? Let's see. Let's click on the talent. Go down to this Karazim. This guy took it. Reveals a large area around it. So yes, the blue totem does provide vision. Our Karazim took it. And it also provides spell power. So I think it's the best one. I'm 90% sure it's either best or second best, because the block totem is really good too. But this isn't a Karazim video, so let's talk about Artanis. Now, so the Psionic Synergy, it's going to make way more sense with our 13 talent, but the level 4 Prism talent as well. Wait a minute, I need to turn off my face. Right, there it is. Perfect. Now you can read the whole talent without anything in the way. Hitting an enemy hero with Phased Prism grants 40% bonus attack speed for 5 seconds and slows enemy movement speed by 30% for 4 seconds. Bring my beautiful face back up here. You're welcome. I'm trying. So the attack speed is going to help us bring our shields back faster. This slow is going to help us stick to people more often to get you guessed it, more auto attacks for our shield, and all of this comes with 30 armor as well. We just have to not suck at hitting our phase prism, which, you know, it can be a little bit difficult sometimes. That's a whole bunch of people in the bush. Nova using that stealth effectively to make it pretty easy to engage on the enemy team, not gonna lie to you. Even with the three of them kind of just showing us their balls, I'm not remotely worried about what their balls are gonna do. I should be, probably, because it looks like they're dead. Yep. Super dead. Unfortunate. Nova's just gonna get a couple pings for her trouble for not really doing anything, and I'm upset. So the enemy team gets the first objective. Stitches is trying to make it away. Li Ming is going to get a nice, thick kill on the monk, and now we have to go deal with some pushing. Some giant pushing angry flower people. But that's okay. If we lose the middle fort only here, that's still pretty good. And it looks like that's probably what's going to happen. So, May's dead, which is nice. That's good. Nova showing her quick match prowess. Good stuff there. Let's see how the top one's doing. It's basically dead. So, maybe 5-6 auto attacks and that thing's going to kill itself. Now, this one should be really easy. I don't want Tassadar getting anything out of his auto attacks, whether that's charge, whether that's, you know, why are you still here, my man? Do your parents know where you are? It's nighttime. You should be at home watching Nickelodeon. I'm sorry. They're just gonna find you. Well, that was gonna be really dark. Sorry. That's the true crime part of me coming out. Anyway, what are we talking about? Talents. Let's talk about that. Level 13 talent now. Graviton Vortex. Reduce. Gotta get my face out of there. Reduce the mana cost of Phase Prism from 50 to 25. Hitting an enemy hero with basic attacks or Blade Dash is going to reduce the cooldown of this ability by 2 seconds. I think he's going to get away because my Phase Prism just barely didn't touch him. And that's really upsetting. So, it's fine. He gets to leave. We got his Palm. Doesn't matter though, because Palm is a really short cooldown, so it'll probably be back up. Unless he just walks into our team again and dies before that time, which it doesn't seem like that's going to happen. But Graviton Vortex, obviously, we do a lot of blade dashing, we do a lot of auto attacking, and we push the E button quite a bit. Given that the Phase Prism now makes us completely unstoppable when we hit someone with it, and we don't have to sit there and channel the thing while it is flying. It is really easy to go unstoppable on command, especially if you're in the middle of a team fight. It's just crazy good. 1.5 seconds of unstoppable. If you time that bad boy right, you're unfucking killable. So basically it just... Oh god, I'm going to die, huh? I'm just going to see my death. Just gonna swap out of that blizzard real quick, do a quick blade dash, see if we can get another chase on the Alarak, who is just getting palmed directly in his face hole. Looks like Karazim's going to get killed by yet another blade dash. I just want to swap real quick on the unstoppable May to get some unstoppability of my own, and they're dead. 3 people are dead because they underestimated the value of my tiny pyramid projectile thing that doesn't suck anymore. Man, that's a good feeling. I swear. This video is a lot more energetic and lighthearted than the last one, right? Please don't hold the last one against me. But the Garden Terrors are out. Let's go punch some buildings. We've got our Giants hitting these. Our Garden Terror came all the way back here because the enemy team has pushed. So, as much as I would love to just go up and kill this building, I don't have a whole lot of health. And I need these Giants to do most of the damage for me. So we're just going to tank some minions real quick, tank some shots, and then watch it die. There's the Ming Ball for some backup. 215 stacks right now. We are looking at 21.5% bonus damage on our auto attacks. 284. I'm super confident going over this wall. I can't believe she hit me with that avalanche. I'm even more astounded that she hit my teammates with that avalanche, but, you know, it's fine. just a good play by the May. We'll give that to her. And we'll let the keep live, because obviously there's nothing that we can do about that. Now, the siege has begun. The Garden Terror is dead, but Li Ming has got the infinite laser of laserness. And we're all running away. That's okay. I'm leading the retreat charge. I'm okay with this. I don't mind not getting the buildings because we have 20 versus 17. And any fight that the enemy team takes at this point should be easy victories for us. Should be a lot of free camps. Looks like our ballsiest teammates here are just ready to fight at a moment's notice, which is good because that's what we wanted to. We're just hiding very, very on the edge of, just outside the edge of vision, so we can pop in around that guy. Didn't really matter. He still got away, but at the same time, that's a good practice to get into. You don't want to be in the middle of vision of everybody that can kill you. We're inside the enemy team right now. It is 3 versus 5, and our healer is nowhere to be found. I missed the swap, but he's still dead. Let's keep going. Oh my. There is the pull. The Karazim is down as well. Our Ming is just getting infinite resets, but it doesn't matter because all she's doing is using that laser. The infinite depths of purple laser beam. Whatever. You know what? I'll take it. This May thinks that she's going to stop us from getting this camp, and I missed the phase prism. But she felt for me. She turned directly around and stopped and let me have a couple of auto attacks. So thank you, May. You got the really good avalanche earlier, so I appreciate you making me look good when I should have landed the easy to hit skill shot that I did not. Truth be told, though, I was trying to aim at where the character would have gone, like skating around the wall. But she didn't go for that. Tassar is completely invisible, nothing else we could do to him, losing a lot of armor and shielding to those keep shots, so those are gone. Nothing we can do about that. 268 stacks, we've got 26.8 bonus damage. Force of Will is going to give us a 5-second cooldown reduction to our trait, our shield overload, every time that we use an ability. And that is Q, E, and W included, but because we've got such big... Oh man, you poor boy. Don't hit him. He died from the dot damage from the stitches and activated the palm. That is just... I'm dead here. Oh, yep. He's pulled me. I'm silenced. My auto attacks are just not going to be enough, and my team doesn't give two hot shits about where I am on the map. So that's... I understand, but it still makes me sad. You ever get your glasses stuck directly in your skin? Oh, where were we? Oh yeah, and then at 20 plasma burn, it's just a lot of easy damage. A lot of easy damage on a shield that should be up a lot. So what does that come out to? No, I can't see. No, it didn't show me. I think it'll give us a snapshot of the damage at the end of the game when we go look at it. So Li Ming obviously got the fucking laser MVP, but 166? Is that it? This is about half of our auto attack, and I don't even think half. Per second, 166 per second. I think our auto attack damage should have been over 300 at that point, so I guess technically we're doing about 400 damage every second. Man, this skin looks dope as fuck, like, for Artanis. I'm not the center of the screen, but you can see me off to the left there, and I just look so crystally and intense, and I'm going to swap you. Anyway, the build, again, in case you need it, which is really fun, super good, very late game. Protector of Ire, and then you're going to take Psionic Synergy, Chrono Surge, Graviton Vortex, Force of Will, and then Plasma Burn. You could also get away with the Laser Beam. The fuck is it called? Suppression, Pulse, and... I forgot the little laser beam that chases people around that got a shorter cooldown and then has a really fun 20, but is... Man. This is just one of those moments. I know everything there is to know about this dumb game, but when I am on camera, I cannot fucking think of any of it. Anyway, that is it for this video. This is probably... We'll see. If I get some more decent HOTS games in the span of time that I need to record them, I will put them up. But I'll definitely be doing at least 2 per week, moving from here on into the future. But yeah, just until I can get rid of this feeling of deep-seated betrayal, you know. Not that I was the one being betrayed or have any opinions about. Anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.